Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Marvel just dropped a brand new trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The trailer released really late last night, so I unfortunately didn't get to film my reaction, but I do want to rewatch this trailer and then let you guys know what I think about it at the very end. I definitely need a refresher when watching this trailer because so much stuff was going on, so without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, there's San Francisco.
You're an interesting man. Scotland.
I love just, Kang narrating this trailer. It really makes it epic.
You have a daughter.
Him looking at a phone call
But
from
you've
his
lost a
daughter.
long time.
She got arrested,
Like me.
following in her father's footsteps.
We can help each other with that.
I hope that happens really early in the movie there.
Who are you? I'm the man.
Oh, he's just so badass.
One thing you want.
Look at the mask. It is perfect.
Time.
So they're going to be working together to give Scott some time back with his daughter.
And shatter timelines.
Shatter timelines.
You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is.
Oh my god, the suit
I
is
just lost
perfect.
so much. He can give us a second chance.
Oh, that is going to be epic in IMAX. February 17th.
Let me make this easy for you. You will
Oh,
bring me what I need,
so many Ant-Man variants.
or everything you call a life will end.
Witness the beginning of a new dynasty.
This is all my fault.
Oof.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
Right, so we got a double cross coming. MODOK, I love the design. We'll talk about that more in a second. This scene looks like it's gonna be epic. Just Kang kicking his butt.
We both just have to lose.
Epic line. Everyone's talking about that online right now. Really great line from Scott. Look at that suit. Oh my. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I don't know why I'm British, but Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, February 17th. That was an absolutely epic trailer. Right off the bat, the first thing that I want to say after rewatching that is how good does Kang look? Jonathan Majors is just ripped for this role. He looks like he's going to be kicking Ant-Man's butt in the third act of this movie, and his suit looks really comic accurate, but with a modern twist to it. Like, I absolutely love that suit. I can't wait to get the Hot Toys figure of it for my MCU collection. Just the way that that blue visor kind of just goes over his face and makes him look blue is just such a cool design detail. But yeah, Kang looks great. All of the main cast looks great, like Ant-Man, Wasp, and Stature, which is his daughter, Cassie Lang. I don't know if she's going to be going by Stature or Stinger. I'm leaning more towards Stinger because I think it just sounds a little bit cooler, but we'll have to wait and see. We got to see MODOK in this trailer, which there was a shot that confirms it is Darren Cross. So what I'm guessing is that at the end of the first Ant-Man movie, when he gets all deformed, he gets sent to the quantum realm, and then Kang probably finds him, tries to make a deal with him, like, hey, if you help me out in fixing my time chair, then I will help you to get your body back and your life back. So I think that's why Kang and MODOK are probably working together, and I'm guessing MODOK probably has ulterior motives as well, because we also know Kang has ulterior motives because it looks like he's going to betray Ant-Man, which I think was a pretty obvious thing that they were going to do, because there's no way Kang was actually going to help out Ant-Man. He just came across as a friend. He's like, hey, you know what? You've lost time. I can help you out with that. And then once Kang gets what he wants, he's gonna obviously betray Ant-Man, which I think is gonna lead us right into that third act fight. And this movie just looks like bigger and better. I know Peyton Reed, the director, was saying he wants this to be like an Avengers level film, and it's definitely looking like that. Like, everything about it is just larger, on a grander scale. We've got Kang, which is an Avengers level villain, and then there's also talks of cameos from maybe the Fantastic Four and all of that kind of stuff, but this movie just seems like it's gonna be epic. And now let's kind of talk about what we think think is happening in this movie, so I think the main thing is that Scott wants time with his daughter. Because of the years of her life that he missed out on, it looks like she put herself on a trajectory of being a criminal similar to how Scott was, and he obviously doesn't want that life for his daughter, so that's probably why he's like, you know what, I want to go back in time, I want to try to rescue her from creating a life that was similar to his, and I think that's a really great story. Kang's proposal to Ant-Man might even be to put him back in the MCU before Thanos' snap, meaning that he will never get trapped in the quantum realm, he'll still get to be with Cassie for those years that he missed, and he can save his friends, so that sounds like a really great proposal from Kang, which would definitely get Scott thinking, like, if I work for this guy and I do what he wants me to do, I can save all of my friends, Nat will be back, Tony Stark will still be alive, and so on, so I think this is going to be a really intriguing deal for Ant-Man to take. And we also know this is going to most likely be a heist-type film again, because Ant-Man 1 and 2 were, but it looks like the device that Kang wants Scott to steal has something to do with his time chair, like he's missing a piece that's going to allow him to go across the multiverse in different timelines, and he needs Scott to get that device, and it looks like Scott in one part of the trailer is using one of his shrinking darts. I'm not sure if it's called a shrinking dart, but you can see he lifts his hand up in the air and he's got the red light there, which signifies that he's trying to shrink something, and it looks like he's shooting it up at something that is going to be used in order to get Kang's time chair up and working again, because we see in another shot that he's holding this like ball of energy, and it looks similar to the same shot when Ant-Man is putting his arm up in the air, so it looks like he's trying to shrink this thing and deliver it to Kang so that they can go across the timeline again. So I think that's kind of the main ideas that's going along here, like Kang needs this device, Ant-Man has to go and find this device and bring it back to Kang. Kang is promising Ant-Man that he can be with his daughter again and make up for that lost time. Kang has probably also made deals with MODOK, and it's going to be really awesome to see Darren Cross as MODOK interact with Ant-Man again, because Ant-Man's the one who put him in the quantum realm, so there's going to be a lot of conflict between those two, and I can't wait to see it. Then we know that Kang is going to double cross Ant-Man, and I think that line in the trailer when Ant-Man says that he doesn't need to win, he just needs them both to lose, is probably what's going to happen, and I don't know how it's going to happen, but Scott Lang is going to do something that prevents what he wants and also prevents what Kang wants. Now there's one other thing that we got to talk about in this trailer, and a lot of people are speculating on it, and that is whether or not Ant-Man is going to die in this movie, because personally I don't think he will. I think he's obviously going to get beat up pretty bad, and then he's going to somehow, some way prevent Kang from getting what he wants, but I can totally see why people think he would die. Like, it's the third movie in the franchise, we've got Wasp, and now we've got his daughter being a superhero, so you don't really need another character that can either shrink or grow, I guess, so making Ant-Man die in this movie does make sense. Plus, it would be a really, really big character death that would really motivate the other Avengers to go after Kang, which we would probably see in the Kang Dynasty Avengers movie, so I can totally see why people would want this to happen and why there's a potential that it could happen. It would just be this really big epic moment that would really set course for phase 5 and 6, and like I said, this would be a really big death. Like, this is a big character in the MCU right now, and to kill him off would be a really big deal, but I just don't see it happening. Like, I think you need Ant-Man to be in those Avengers movies, and I think it's a bit of a misdirect. It's to make people think that he's gonna die, like he's all bloody, he's saying that we're both gonna lose. Like, you can watch this trailer and definitely be like, yep, Ant-Man is dying, he is not coming back from this fight with Kang. But I think he's definitely gonna survive, and maybe in the post-credits scene it shows him alive somewhere in some timeline, because I think what's gonna happen is that they're gonna use some kind of time portal in the third act, and they're gonna get dispersed into some random timelines. And if anybody dies in this movie, I think it's most likely going to be Hank Pym. I think that death would really impact a lot of the characters. I also don't think there's much else that the Hank Pym character can really do in the MCU at this point. He got Scott Lang to be the new Ant-Man, he was his mentor, and I think he's just a character that would really impact our main characters if he were to die. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but guys, this trailer was awesome. Like, it gave me everything I wanted. We got a lot of Kang in this trailer, we got MODOK, we got some awesome new scenes, and we have a better idea of what's happening in the story. Now granted, I think they gave us a little bit too much, because you can really put together a bunch of pieces from this trailer and maybe make out what the exact story is going to be, but at the same time I'm hoping that they're being strategic with these trailer edits and making it a little bit of a misdirect. But yeah, overall I think this trailer gets the hype going even higher than it already was. This is definitely one of my most anticipated movies of 2020 2023, mainly because of Kang. I think he's just going to be such a great villain. But now we add MODOK into the mix too, and then we've got Ant-Man and variants and multiverse. Like, it is going to be a really epic movie, guys. And this is the first movie of Phase 5, so they've definitely got to set the tone here. Make Kang be this epic villain that is going to be popping up in multiple different movies, ultimately leading to the Kang Dynasty, where he is just going to be this crazy badass villain, and I cannot wait to see it. Leave your comments down below of what you guys thought about this trailer, and do you think that Ant-Man is going to die? I know it's kind of 50-50. Some people think he is, some people think he's not. I'm leaning towards the side of him not dying because I think he will be making future appearances, and I don't think this movie is just going to end with Kang beating Ant-Man and getting what he wants. I think there's going to be a bit of a twist where Ant-Man does something to prevent Kang from getting exactly what he wants, but like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. This movie is just over a month away, and I cannot wait to see it. I will be reviewing the movie, of course, on YouTube, so stay tuned for that video. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.